Martin Truex Jr., see, he's on the bottom all of a sudden. So, there's no more playing. It's time to go. If I'm Kyle Busch, I'm contesting this spot.
Who has the better restart? A drag race into turn one. Oh, Kyle Busch slides and does the 78. They both go up into the wall through turn one. Caution comes out.
Lock her down. We're done. KO'd.
Fighting for the spot. The 18 got loose up high. The 78 was loose down low. 78 slid up and hit the 18. They both go around. Big flames underneath the hood of Martin Truex Jr.'s car. He jumps out of it.
Car guys, he's out the car.
They have fire suppression systems under the hood, as well as in the driver's compartment and in the trunk where the fuel cell is. So that fire suppression system working to put the fire out, but there were some big flames rolling out from underneath the hood. Martin Truex Jr. not happy at all.
Well, Rick, it all started, you heard Marty's report. For most of the day, they've been allowing each other. The lead car, the control car, has been taking the outside. The other car has been letting that leader in. Jeff, you said it was time to contest, time to race down into turn one side by side, and that is exactly what created this accident. Two drivers trying to win one of the marquee races of the year.
And once again, Kyle Busch dominating the race and not going to be in victory lane. So this trend of 2017 continues. Here you go. Kyle Busch on the outside. Just rolls up on the outside of 78. 78 gets loose, just like we saw Ricky Stenhouse Jr. a minute ago. Got loose getting in the corner. Could not hold the car on the bottom. Gets in the side of the 18. Ty Dillon, great job not running into the side of Kyle Busch. This is racing. This is side by side. I know it's 49 to go, but it's side by side racing for the win. You saw the wiggle from Martin Truex Jr. He just could not hold the car on the bottom without being loose. Had to turn the car to the right or he would have spun out and got into the side of the 18. It's hard racing. It's track position racing. You have to be aggressive. You have to push on these restarts. This is the result when you push, but if you don't, you're not going to win these races.
The winless streak will continue for Kyle Busch. It now goes over a year.
Look at the rear of that car just fold up.
And we had just seen it on the previous restart, Rick. These two cars left the field by 1 second in one lap. They were hands down the two most dominant cars here today, both eliminated.
See Clint Boyer comes off the corner, gets loose. Eric Jones is underneath him. Big impact. Was around the 14th position. Going back across the racetrack, right in front.
Yeah, the 41 of Kurt Busch.
Big impact. Casey Kane has 17 Cup wins. He knows how to win these races. He hasn't won in a long time. Resort back in your brain to when you were winning these races.
Oh, into the wall, right in the front stretch. The 42 of Kyle Larson into the wall, and a caution comes out.
Trying to hold it up here.
Right in the middle of the front stretch, flames from underneath the hood.
Here, off up your stuff, you can get out.
See him having to get that hose unhooked before he can get out. That hose blows air to the helmet. He had to get it unhooked before he could get out of the race car. That thing will hold you in. If you don't first get that out, you'll never get out of that race car. Looks like he's limping just a little bit.
12th position was where Kyle Larson was running before he hit the wall. Now we'll have to look if somebody got into the back of him or if he was trying to take a position. See the fluid running out underneath the car.
Ty Dillon with a big block, but Kyle Larson couldn't go on any lower. You put Kyle Larson in a position where he either was going to lift or wreck, and
it'll be 2 laps to go. Casey Kane determining the restart. Once he enters the restart zone, he gets a shove behind him. Green flag back in the air. Caution's going to come out. They're wrecking behind him. Eric Almirola, Ryan Blaney. Look at all the damage to the 15. Smoke coming out of the 11. Ray Galding involved in the 55.
This wreck is because you're coming green-white checkered, and everybody knows if you push the guy in front of you, it's going to make that line go faster. And this is pushing gone wrong.
And we saw it out of the car just behind Casey Kane. He was pushing Casey Kane before they even started.
He pushed Casey so hard, he pushed him sideways and actually hurt his restart.
There's Ryan Blaney, disappointed as he climbs out the 21. Trevor Bayne also out of the car. Trevor Bayne was third. He was just behind Brad Keselowski. Green flag back in the air. Overtime. Great restart for the 5 of Casey Kane. Can he hold it on the bottom of the track? Kane gets by him. Smoke rolling out behind the 11. Casey Kane in front of the 2 of Brad Keselowski. They go down the backstretch. Still smoke coming out of the 11. He gets up the racetrack. And the 11 goes around. They wreck behind him. Did they get to the overtime line? They haven't got there yet. Has the caution come out yet? Now the caution comes out. The question will be, did the caution come out after he crossed the overtime line? A lot of damage to the 27 of Paul Menard. The 11 of Denny Hamlin. We saw smoke rolling out from underneath the 11. We're going to find out if there's the white flag. We just saw the white flag indicating that they did get to the overtime line before the caution came out. Waiting for an official word from NASCAR, but Keith Rodden looks like he's celebrating. A record 14th caution. Still waiting to hear the official word if they did get past the overtime line before the caution came out. If they did, it will be Casey Kane's first Brickyard 400 win.